I think we're back up.
We're back up.
Seems OBS is streaming again.
Okay, we living. Oh,
We
wait,
live.
Are we living?
Are we? Okay.
How are we
Wait,
alive?
refresh the page. We living.
Cat, are you back?
No, wait. No, we're not. What?
What's going
What's
on?
going on? Twitch.
Panic basket! Panic basket!
Okay, Twitch says. Okay, we're live. We living.
Right.
We're live.
Okay.
We're live.
Okay.
Alright, we're live.
Twitch has failed us.
Twitch, why? College internet, also why?
Right, okay, so she gives you a piece of paper that she says you should give to the ferryman, who is apparently a really kind of grumpy guy, but since he's in the city's employ, if you give him this note, he'll give you passage over. So, yeah, she gives you that, and she also scribbles a little note for Leo with her contact details on it, and you pants him over with a wink.
Well,
was
I already
going
yelled at him to
ask
get
her
him
if you wanted to stop by the tavern later today after I'd gotten back, but that makes it easier.
She says that you should probably be getting on with investigating this, but she'd be delighted to take up your offer.
Nice.
Okay, meanwhile, a loud rapping comes on the door. She says, come in, and in stomps this armoured person from the Black Fist. So this is Guard Sergeant Hearn. Oh man, I got it right without guessing.
Nice.
It says he's a
Nice.
brooding male dwarf. Yes.
Yeah.
He says, all right, well, I'm Sergeant Hearn. And when she tells him that you guys are looking to investigate the keep, he says, oh, I'm more than happy to give my blessing with that. He says that he's just riding out the last few years he has left before he can retire, and he's not as bad in terms of corruption as a lot of the Black Fists, but he's not exactly the kind of guy who would definitely not turn away a bribe. He's pretty ineffective, basically, and the docks would be about as safe or dangerous without him around.
Sounds like
He's
we either
telling
need
us,
to bribe
he's
him
telling
or
us
flirt
this
with him.
himself.
Sorry?
He's
Is he
telling us
this
himself.
himself?
No, this is all stuff that you've
This
kind
is
of...
all stuff we're just gleaning from looking at him.
Yeah.
We're Sherlocking it. Got
Because
it.
we're just
Oh, you
really
We're just thinking he's
intuitive.
the kind of guy
Yeah.
we want to have a beer with.
Okay, so anyway, he says that he's in charge of a contingent of 6 Black Fist guards at the keep. He always volunteers for duty at the keep, even though most people consider it a punishment. Ensuring the beacon was lit was House Sokol's job, but the Black Fist were there to make sure that they were safe to get it done. The keep was run by House Sokol, who has an administrative office that you're currently standing in. And he says that if you drop his name to the ferryman, the guy will definitely let you across, and like the lady at the desk, whose name I've already... Liela, that's it.
Liela, yeah.
Liela says that won't be necessary. I've already given them permission. So, yeah, that's...
I just realized, what is our impetus for going to the so-called keep exactly?
Treasure. And
This-
Ghost ships and monks.
Ghosts,
and
right?
treasure.
Ghosts.
Right,
Ghosts. I
so
forgot ghosts.
firstly, there are apparently, there are rumoured to be, ghost ships attacking the villages around because the beacon isn't lit.
Oh right, we got to turn the
Yeah.
lighthouse.
Secondly,
I checked out during the exposition. Sorry.
secondly, there are supposed to be, weird goings on the island, like ghosts and stuff, and like the beacon not being lit isn't exactly great for the seafaring trade of the city, because lighthouses are pretty important for stopping ships from crashing.
All right. So hot ladies, treasures, and ghosts. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul's getting
Perfect.
really into his character right now.
yeah, clearly, like,
I'm getting I only woke up like an hour ago, so I'm still kind of sleepy.
Hey, whatever works.
awesome. Okay,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. All right. So.
What's the nickname for it? I can't remember. It's like, God, never mind.
The nickname for what? Dungeons and Dragons?
Hold on. Never mind. Don't
I
worry
think
about
it was in door hinges. I don't know.
All right.
For Affinity is Dungeon Master. Whatever.
Oh yeah. That's not the nickname for. It's like a misinterpretation of my Tumblr username. Just take you back to the inn. All right. So.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
hey.
Man, it's getting crowded in here. Holy crap,
Yeah.
Bale.
So you
Hey.
guys travel back and tell the mercenary ladies at the table that you've already met with Hearn and that. Oh wait, it was Grim you were supposed to. Where's Grim? What's the deal with?
What's the deal with
Hearn-
airplane
He
food?
might have walked in.
Oh right, so Grim
He
is
might have walked in while
so
we were-
Grim's still at the keep. What?
He hasn't even moved.
Yeah. So
wasn't he at the
Hearn
basement or
has
something?
told you that Grim is like lazy, but he always volunteers for duty at the keep, which is a position that most people consider a punishment. So I was getting Grim and Hearn mixed up because they're two like
Yeah, okay.
curmudgeonly sergeants in the Black Fists. All right. So from the docks, you can see Thorn Island. It's dominated by a large stone keep, one particular tall tower towering above it all. From a distance, it looks impressive, but looks can deceive. It is not that it is in disrepair, at least not its walls and roofs. There are simply no soldiers to patrol its halls and walls. Right. So you're going to travel to Thorn Island. So how are you going to travel to Thorn Island? Are you going to go with the ferry?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
All right.
That sounds like a good idea.
Very.
All right. You approach the ferryman, who is called Cast.
His names all suck.
Yeah, I know they do, don't they?
Fast. Good.
It's like Cast, Karst.
Cost.
Oh, it's Karst.
Karst.
Karst. Karst. It's so bright in here.
Okay.
They played us like a
I mean,
damn
boss.
fiddle.
Karst.
Karst.
Bus.
I have
It's
a,
so
I
bright
have
in
a
here.
friend whose name
That's
is
better.
Karsten. So, like, that's pretty similar. Karsten's
Karst,
just a
Karst.
shortened version of the name.
Karst, it's so bright in here. Wait. Fuck.
So, Cast is like kind of like, oh, all right then. When he sees the note that you hand him, he says, "Oh, it's been bad business lately. All this trouble in the city, and now the bloody beacon's gone out.
What are Wamu and ACDC?
If I wasn't so old, I would have left this city long ago." He says he'll take you across for free because House Sokol will reimburse him afterwards, and he takes you across quite kind of silently, just tending to the sails and not saying anything.
Oh, this feels important.
Yeah.
You could ask him some questions if you wanted to.
Oh, wait a minute.
So-
I'm looking on my character sheet, and I didn't know until now that my character was male. I thought I was a
Oh, yeah,
Hey, whatever.
yeah, Shaz made Leo a dude. Alright, So you arrive, you can see the island coming into view. A sandy, wind-buffeted islet rests offshore in the Bay of Flann. Thorn Island serves as a natural breakwater against the ravages of the Moonsea. The isle's most prominent feature is Sokol Keep, fortress and former headquarters of the formidable Sokol Merchant House. A beacon atop the highest tower of the keep serves as a lighthouse for ships entering the Bay of Flann. Strong currents and rocks make getting to the isle somewhat problematic for the inexperienced sailor, especially in the dark. There's a small quay on the eastern extent of the isle, as well as a couple of large wooden warehouses. The dock and houses look like they've seen better times, but they are still sturdy. The warehouses are empty except for one that is filled with lumber and stones, building materials for the keep. I have not made maps for the keep. Shit. Shit.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it like regular.
Like old school.
Style.
We could either do that or we could switch over to playing some
Yo,
Minds
fucking
of
old school.
Madness.
Manual mapping.
Let's
do
kick it old school.
Minds of Madness.
Oh man, I haven't done this in forever.
Oh,
Manual
you want me
mapping. We gotta
to
be our own
actually
photographer.
draw it out?
Kate, Kate, just bring us to a completely blank board,
All
and then
right,
we'll draw it out
blank
based on like this.
We have to draw our own damn map.
Let's do it.
Then, let's do this.
All right, guys, we're going off the fancy script.
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, the way you traditionally quote big old fucking quotes here play D&D is the dungeon master just tells you the dimensions of the room and you draw your own fucking map on grid paper, or maybe even not on grid paper, just on a fucking piece of paper. And then you have to use the map that you write down to figure out where everything is and the layout of the room.
Fancy folks used whiteboards.
Paul, basically everything you just said could be like preceded with "back in my day."
Oh,
You are
I don't know. I
Yeah,
actually
I know.
still used
in the
whiteboards.
1990s.
But I only played like
Okay, I'll bring
I only
you
played
over
like that
to
once,
the.
though.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Welcome to the
Um,
void.
So, all right.
Believe in
So
so much
you've
to imagination here.
arrived at the gates of Sokol Keep. Okay.
okay, you're
so
gonna ready for this.
let
There's
me see what the description of Sokol Keep is. All right. Sokol Keep dominates Thorn Island, a large stone fortress clearly built for defense. The castle looks old, and it has obviously been repaired extensively in some areas. Despite its excellent repair, it has an abandoned look about it. There are no banners, no guards patrolling its walls, no smoke rising from its chimneys, and its gates are closed. A large mansion has replaced half of the original structure and nearly all of the wooden outbuildings. The mansion appears to be quite comfortable, though not very defensible, with large glass windows instead of arrow slits, etc. The grounds are well maintained and in good repair. The open courtyard is empty, save for a few practice dummies. Oh no, Undertale boss fight.
Nice.
Alright, save for a few practice dummies likely used by the Blackfist guards. The wings of the home are blocked off, likely because of the small number of people who reside within. Anyone venturing within finds furniture covered by sheets in dusty, cobweb-covered rooms. However, the parts that are not blocked off are clean and well maintained.
Maybe we should start off like further down on the page, just so we have enough room
Yeah.
to make sure that. Yeah.
I'm having a personal
Alright.
panic
I've
basket
drawn-
here,
I've
so.
drawn-
Okay.
I've drawn the gate and the dummies.
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh no.
so
Panic.
So
down-
at
Panic.
the south, at the southern end
Oh, no.
of the key,
Yeah,
Scatter.
we're offline.
right? Oh,
No, we're not offline, I don't
Aw.
think. It's just,
no?
it's
Okay.
just,
I thought we were.
no,
Alright.
panic basket because I can't see what the heck's going on. It,
Okay.
it disconnected me.
Never mind.
Okay. At The tallest tower of the keep is located at the southern end, right at the edge of the water. It is a slender round tower about 80 feet tall, consisting of 3 floors, with the upper part being a large open space with a staircase running along the walls to the top. Originally it was a simple watchtower, but
Wait, on the outside of the walls?
Yes, because this is the
Oh, that's
lighthouse.
horrifying.
It's
Oh,
a
God.
lighthouse.
Ah!
What?
Wait, I'm a ninja. I have height. Whatever, I can do that. No problem.
So there's somewhere to the south end of the thing. There's a lighthouse tower.
Wait, are we to the north of the building?
Bit from like where you've put the gate.
Like,
And the
well, I'm
domes.
not quite sure. Like, where
Yeah, I just
does
do
it
that.
say in the script where we are?
We're back, boys. Did it.
It really does not tell me much about. Okay, there's a west tower that is empty and just has cobwebs in it. And there's a mansion with both of the wings closed off. So I would guess that the layout of it is like, kind of, you got a mansion bit here with 2 wings that have like nothing in them. And then you've got like and then you'll have like this tower to the south, which is lighthouse,
Okay.
which is kind of on the outskirts of the grounds, I guess. So there's like the walls,
Okay, so we're here.
and then this part is presumably why am I? Okay, I'm not green. But then like the keep, like the castle part of the keep is like back here maybe. Oh, and it has a west tower that's abandoned, so maybe that's like here. I don't know.
So we're basically like right here, just outside of the closed gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, when they spot you
So,
outside.
and by the way, I've drawn the gate for reference. It's up here. Gate closed.
Okay.
Gate closed.
When they spot you outside the gates, one of the servants comes out to see who's there.
The next Hokage has started excitedly talking to one of the dummies.
It doesn't seem much of a conversation.
I'm gonna hug it. I'm hugging the dummy. We're doing it.
You won. You won the combat. You earned no XP.
The dummy seems slightly uncomfortable though.
Oh yeah. Alright. This is really weirdly laid out. Where's the stuff about? What the fuck is this? How do I read this shit? Okay. Alright. The keep is mostly abandoned except for the spiders, mice, a cat or 2, and a few noteworthy individuals.
Spiders.
I like how they come last on the list after spiders and cats.
They're just that unnoteworthy.
A few noteworthy individuals.
Yeah. Okay.
Noteworthy. That means they're important, but don't write them
All
down.
right. So the guy who comes out to meet you is a middle-aged male human named Darvag. These are the worst
What
names.
the fuck?
Darfag.
Darvag? How was that spelled?
Garbag?
Darvag. It might be
Darvag.
Darvag, but that sounds terrible.
I'm down for Darvag. Let's do it.
Darvag, let's do it.
Sure. Go
Canonical.
Right, so Darvag is in charge of the upkeep of the structure and the grounds, and his wife, Chandra, who actually has a cool name because she
Alright.
has the same name as the best character in Neverwinter Nights 2. His wife,
And
Chandra,
together.
who is a female human, was primarily responsible for ensuring the interior of the keep was clean and meals prepared. Their son, Rorin,
As opposed to Rorik.
Rorin.
Suspiciously close to Ronin.
Acts as an aid
Rorin, you're
to both of them as needed. If the characters approach the island in any way other than swimming, the retainers of House Snowcall know that they are coming and meet them at the shore. Thanks for telling me that right down all the way there, adventure guide.
Right.
I guess it expects you to have read the whole thing before going through with people. I don't
Why
know,
would you
but I don't know how
reread
you'd
an
be able to
adventure
remember
before
that.
you do that as a dungeon master? Who would do that? Right, guys?
Yeah!
Do you know how much
Yeah.
information? Do you want to be dungeon master sometime, Paul? See how much crap there is.
I was joking. I don't. It was a joke. I tell jokes.
Alright,
Mad
so
dummy.
anyway, the recent events have scared the remaining servants. Their supervisor and security have gone missing, and a spirit is haunting the keep. But they have a job to do. Despite their fear, it is business as usual. However, the servants refuse to enter the East Tower and Lighthouse. They are inherently distrustful of strangers, but relieved that the city has sent people to investigate. So they're a bit kind of about you guys being there, but on the other hand, they're terrified about the fact that this place appears to be haunted, and they really need somebody to do something about it. So they eagerly are willing to tell you some information. They tell you that the guards change somewhat regularly, and the only one they actually know by name is Grim. The guardsmen typically assigned to the keep didn't seem to like assignment to the lighthouse, and suspect and always considered it a form of punishment for being troublesome members of the Black Fist. Sergeant Grimm has been the ranking guardsman at the keep for the last month. And Igan Sokol, who you ask after by name obviously because he's kind of meant to be the guy in charge here, their supervisor and the sergeant were often together and would engage in long conversations out of earshot of others. So it'd be like, so Sokol, the main supervisor of the servants, and Sergeant Grimm would often be off whispering between themselves. Their friendship seemed odd. Sergeant Grimm seemed a nice enough fellow. He treated the servants with respect and genuinely seemed to like Igan. Igan Sokol is a nice young man who read frequently and was obsessed with the rumour of treasure that was supposedly hidden somewhere in the keep. They wouldn't have been surprised if he had torn the place down brick by brick in order to find it. The beacon of the lighthouse is magical in nature. They have no idea to activate it, but they think that you should check out Igan's quarters to find out how. They'll open the door for you. And Chandra hands you a key that should open most of the doors that are locked in the keep.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, okay?
Alright,
Would they be disgruntled if I tried to take one of the dummies with me?
The dummy might not be too happy about it.
It's okay, buddy. We'll get through this.
Oh my god, Chandra looks like a badass.
Nice.
But that's
Yeah.
Chandra. No, she should look like...
It's close enough. It's
No,
close
she
enough.
should look like Chandra from Neverwinter Nights 2.
Oh.
Chandra Jarrow. She was
Sorry,
like...
I
I
don't
really
know.
like
I'd rather have Fire Lady.
Her hair looks like shit because she's in Neverwinter Nights 2, and everybody's hair looks like shit in that game. Because
She looks awesome,
I'd rather...
but her hair
the
is
normal
terrible.
mapping in that game is a crime. Let me just paste that in there, and I'll paste it in the
Alright,
chat
everybody,
as
let's
well.
let's take a look on stream. Wow,
Yeah,
you
they
were
Like
not
Neverwinter
kidding.
Nights.
You were not at all kidding.
Nobody's hair looks good in Neverwinter Nights 2.
I can count the polygons.
It's a good game though. It's written by Chris Avallone, and then Mask of the Betrayer is really good. Oh man, the plot of that is superb. But anyway, back to so-called keep. You guys have a key. You can wander anywhere. The servants suggest that you check out the quarters of Igan Sokol. But you can basically go anywhere.
I'm taking the dummy. We're doing this. It's an adventure together.
Okay, you take the dummy.
Alright, I'm satisfied. Where are we going, friends? East Wing?
I'm back.
Probably to the quarters, actually. Welcome back.
Right, you gonna go to Igan Sokol's quarters?
What's this picture of?
It's Chandra from Neverwinter Nights 2.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, right, so where is it? Igan's quarters, okay. Alright, Igan's quarters are inside the modern mansion on the second floor overlooking courtyard. The suite is not the master bedroom, but is right next to it. And you open it with the key provided by Chandra. A quick glance shows that the three-room suite, comprised of a bedroom, sitting area and a small office, are in good repair and looks to have been cleaned recently. The wall and floors are richly decorated with carpets, paintings and tapestries depict various heroic scenes. The room is untidy, but otherwise appears to be well tended to. The bed is freshly made and a few piles of laundered clothes lay on the bench at his foot.
Okay, so we're probably in the mansion proper now, I'm assuming.
Yes, you are
Yep.
in the mansion, in that room.
Okay, I gotta get some. Oh, come on, will you? Okay, it's not cooperating with me. I just want to draw a line. I just want to draw a normal line.
You have to click once and then
Please.
click again. It's not like a click and drag sort of affair. You do that and then you do that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Oh, you're
Yeah, so
using
it's-
the polygon/line tool.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Like
change
you-
my color to black. Oh, I figured
okay.
it out. Okay.
Yeah, it gives a
That's
like it gives instructions on how to use it just by hovering over the selection, like in the toolbar. Hold shift to snap the grid, control Z to undo last point.
Black.
Right
Alright,
click
got
or
it.
escape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you drawing this?
About to find out. I think it's-
I'm drawing it above the gate because
Oh,
relativism.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see anything showing up, but okay.
Oh God, no. I made a terrible mistake.
oh no.
Oh my
Paul, please.
You slashed through the gate.
Who needs a
What did
map?
you do?
I don't know. All right.
Paul
Okay,
uses
so I'm assuming
ninja powers.
I'm assuming that the mansion is above the gate to the north. So I'm just gonna, boop. There we go.
I don't see what you're drawing.
I'm drawing above where it says gate and stuff.
Okay.
It's all ad hoc anyway, so.
And all right, here's a mansion. There is a door there. We got here. Whoa,
Oh.
no!
There it is. Hello, buddy.
There it is.
There's no. The door is gone. I can't control Z it.
It's okay.
Shit.
This is a functional square.
Wait, who filled in the door? I tried to leave a door open, but somebody filled it in.
It was not me. I was busy drawing this amazing self-portrait.
Oh,
Alright,
jeez.
So here's a.
Now I did
All right,
it.
so here's a foyer. All right, so here's a foyer. There is a door. Shit!
Line
Damn
shenanigans.
it!
No, kid, if you hadn't given her arms, I would have said that's problem solved for you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Little Kate. What's up, little Kate?
Hang on. Oh, hi, little Kate. How's it going?
Is there really any other kind of Kate than little Kate, really?
I mean, no, but. All right. So there's a foyer here. I've drawn a
Okay,
foyer. as you can
okay,
see.
yeah. A foyer
over
is
here.
generally a good feature to put in a
All right.
mansion.
We've got a living room here.
Okay. This week
there's a
on
little-
Grand Designs.
A bit of a closet. No, wait, that's like a bedroom. That's more of a bedroom.
It's a closet. It's like 10 feet by 15 feet in size.
It's a walk-in closet, okay?
Each
a walk-in
of
closet.
these squares is
No,
5
shit!
feet.
The chaos and
Continuing.
structure is going strong. Sorry.
They're designing the map. It's great.
Alright, there's that, and no
we
shit!
haven't run out of
Okay,
stories.
that's
We've run out of
canon.
map.
That's canon.
Hey, we ran out of map.
Yeah, we ran
Alright,
out
there
of
we
map.
go.
Hey everyone, it's Shaz.
Hi, Shaz.
Hi, Shaz.
Welcome to the party.
Hey.
Alright, there you go, mansion. I made it.
That meant to be like me there.
No, that's not meant to be you. They've got a beard. It's
Okay,
Oh,
guys, I
this is
made-
my chin hair.
Okay, guys, I made the mansion. Let's go
Harry
check it
wearing
out.
a karate gi or a dressing gown?
Dressing gown.
It's like my hairstyle, and it looks just like something they do at Hampton.
I am dressed in a dressing gown right now. It's pretty great.
No, I drew me. I did that amazing self-portrait.
I'm jealous of mine.
Okay, I'll draw Shaz.
Paul, please.
They're drawing me. Paul's drawing me.
No, Paul's drawing himself. He's really big, apparently.
He like
Oh my
5%.
god.
It's me,
Wonderful.
Paul.
This is great. Someone says, "Oh no, yeah, this is
Looks like
definitely the new
okay.
thumbnail for Dungeon Crawl."
Yeah.
Let's see if that's Paul.
Let me just, I'm just gonna print screen this, and that's gonna happen next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There.
Holding a glass of wine.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
it's
is that supposed to be me right there?
No, it's Shaz.
No.
Look, and there's a glass of wine.
Could've been me.
Shaz is drunk.
Where are the drunk bubbles? She needs like drunk bubbles.
I like how we just started to draw ourselves.
Wait, what's happening? Where's Dungeon Crawl? What?
Oh
Huh?
yeah.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
She's
Made a mansion
dragons,
up
that
here, by the way.
thing. So
Mansion.
anyway, I should probably stop that music loop, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It's like my favorite track.
The beat drops.
Yeah. Freehand.
Yeah. Oh, come on, you guys. Yeah.
And the freehand with a trackpad.
Alright, so anyway, you
So anyway.
are in Gan's quarters, which is a set of 3 rooms, a three-room suite with a sitting area, a sleeping chamber, and a small office. It looks lived in, and although it is definitely untidy, it is clean. Everything has been dusted within the last couple of days. A bookcase full of books and scrolls stands beside a large, comfortable sofa with 2 large books, singular, playing on it, open to various pages. The papers, so there's a desk, a bookcase, and a sofa with books lying open on it. And there are also paintings and tapestries on the wall that you could. So those are all the main things of interest.
Okay. Well, I've kind of done that, sort of. We've got a foyer, a living room, a closet, a box, other living room, triangle 1, triangle 2, big boss box, and whatever.
The boss.
Big
All
boss.
right. Awesome. All right. So
And also I've got.
Great papyrus. Okay, so what do you want to look at in Igan's quarters? Out of book, there's a desk, there's a bookcase, there's a sofa, and there are some carpets and paintings.
I'm gonna ransack the desk.
The desk?
Alright, the desk. The papers on the desk have sketches, random musings and observations, and rather shoddy attempts at poetry. The sketches depict mostly the keep and its people. The desk has 3 drawers. Each of them appears to be secured with a simple lock.
Well, no rogues here, so
No-
can't look
no
in there.
rogues here.
Well, you can make a sleight of hand check without being a rogue.
I'm drunk.
I guess I'm probably the
The
most.
bard probably has
I'm probably the
decent-
most, like, yeah, capable.
It's like I was just gonna consider kicking in the drawers, but
Yeah, that's more than good enough to pick the lock like that. Okay, you pick the lock, and inside you find there's a bunch of junk, mostly, but there's a sketch of what appears to be a shrine of sorts. Do me a religion check to see what you can work out about that shrine.
Oh, I'm not very good at religion, but here we go. Oh,
Oh,
well.
excellent!
Whoa.
Critical success. What do
Nice.
you know?
Yeah,
You-
religion 1.
You know a shrine of Tia when you see one. There's definitely a shrine of Tia.
someone at the bar,
Okay,
or 2 people
yeah,
at the bar, just
that
lost a bet.
Yeah, so So you have heard that there's supposed to be a shrine hidden somewhere on this island, and the sailors were disagreeing on which god it was dedicated to, but it seems like perhaps it's Tyr. You
I'm not
hear
sure
a
how that
strange
fits into
knocking sound coming from the bookcase, and one of the books just suddenly falls off it.
Oh boy. Does that mean someone's behind the bookcase, I wonder?
Typing
It's the
into the
great
console.
Patrick
examine
Hand.
books.
I, the great Patrick Hand.
I am
That's
going
the name of the
to,
fonts I'm using for the.
I'm gonna go over to the bookcase and try to pull it aside, I think.
Alright, strength check.
Let's see what I got.
Unskilled strength check.
All right, I checked. Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
Bam. Oh, wait, that's a save. There we go.
You are now safe from strength.
No,
Excellent.
there we go.
Okay, you successfully moved the bookcase aside.
I was really smart for a moment there.
Wow. you feel very smart as you pull the bookcase aside. There is nothing behind the bookcase. Behind you on the sofa, some pages of the book lying open on the sofa rustle about.
So we're dealing with ghosts here for sure.
It's definitely spooky, scary skeletons.
I'm angry about ghosts. I thought I had
Wait,
something.
If it's ghosts,
You real here.
well, if it's ghosts, then one of the ghosts totally could have possessed one of the targeting dummies. You made a mistake.
But then I'd have a
Bring down
sweet
the
ghost dummy.
anchor.
Who
That's
says that
great
they
job.
won't at some point?
I'm glad I brought a dummy then, because then I have a sweet ghost dummy, and who knows how much that runs in the market.
That's a good
Sell
point.
a ghost dummy on the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did set my alignment to chaotic drunk after all.
Well, do you want to roll me a perception check for that bookcase while you're there? Since you've just moved it aside.
Hang
Oh,
on.
no, not me. Okay.
No, you
Wham.
don't notice anything interesting. Oh wait, okay. Leo doesn't
Wow.
notice anything interesting. You thought you heard something jingle when you moved the bookcase. Can somebody roll me an
Santa
investigation
Claus behind
check?
it.
Okay.
There's nothing behind it. You just moved it, and there was nothing there.
Investigation. Check.
I invested.
You all have a good look, but none of you find anything that would cause the jingling
I see.
sound.
I am annoyed because I can't find Santa Claus.
Aww.
I know, right?
He's slipped
Alright,
through my
I'm
fingers
gonna
again.
I'm going to wander up into Triangle 1 over here and see what I can find.
Triangle 1. What does Triangle 1 even represent?
I forgot the layout already.
There are 3 rooms, and one of them is a study, one of them is a bedroom, and
I'm
the
gonna
other
say
one
Triangle 1 is the study.
is a sitting area. These things
so,
apply to all of the rooms that I'm going through. There's a bookcase, a sofa with some books open on it, and some carpets and paintings. And the paintings depict scenes of heroism and sacrifice, among them a female knight in shining armor facing a red dragon in a burning village, and a priest bathed in light keeping a group of undead at bay while his congregation barricades itself within the church. The scenes are a bit idyllic in that the side of good always appears to be winning. Roll me a religion check about
Alright.
this.
Let me grab my character
Well,
sheet.
I went from knowing everything about religion to knowing nothing.
Okay, that one that
I know it.
Yeah, the next
Naruto knows.
The next Naruto.
Nice job.
Naruto recognizes that these
Naruto knows.
famous stories about followers of Tyr, the god of justice.
I can't believe we believed it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
It might be tear going on here.
I'm just gonna take the
Hey.
picture with the lady fending off the dragon now.
Well, I'm
Just
going to ask
stealing everything.
Edmund to
Alright.
move the bookcase so that we can see the back of the bookcase and maybe search that as well.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
Well, here you go, Scooch.
Sure.
So, like, is the back of the bookcase showing?
Yes, you can see the back of the bookcase.
And my investigation
There
roll
is
didn't do anything.
nothing remarkable about the back of the bookcase.
Hmm.
Well, I just wanted a reason to roll investigation again because
Okay.
just a reason to re-roll.
Yeah, the book on the sofa rustles again.
I'm gonna go pick up that book and shake it angrily.
Okay, the book on the sofa is an ancient-looking book titled Moonsea Cults by Thalios of Tyr. It is written completely in a language you do not understand at all. It seems like it's a really old version of Common, but not one that you speak. There are detailed sketches, something about religious practices by the looks of things, but you can't make out head nor tail of them. But next to it is a more modern book on potential curses and how to counteract them. And the page it's open on appears to be it appears to be based more on folk wisdom than actual facts. So it doesn't look particularly useful.
These books annoy me. I'm going to throw one of them at the next Hokage.
Wow.
Yeah, but I guess from your searchings of the room, you've worked out that presumably there's a shrine of Tyr somewhere on this island.
Wow, rude.
This is
Yeah.
going great.
That seems to be
Fantastic.
so one of us is gonna have to investigate.
Oh, yeah.
Something. Okay.
Yeah. And is there anything else that this?
So I guess we
adventure's-
bring the books or the book that was rustling to the shrine wherever it is, maybe?
Okay. Does it say how you're supposed to work out how to get there?
That's a good question.
I
Are we
don't
just
know.
supposed to like faff about then?
Just smack it a few times with the book, see what happens.
That's exactly my plan.
Are there any
Religion.
more clues in the desk?
No, you don't find anything else of interest in the desk. According to the servants, the Black Fist soldiers were stationed in the lighthouse, so that might be your next place to look, but or the East Tower where the haunting's worst.
Okay.
Well, East Tower sounds like a good idea.
Go
Alright,
towards the
East
ghosts.
Tower.
Maybe they got Santa Claus with them.
Alright, the East Tower lies directly behind the mansion and is part of the Old Keep. Before the destruction of the keep in 1306 DR during the Dragon Run, the whole of the East Tower was filled by a vast library. It would be over 108 years later that Jan would stumble on the place, fantasizing of hidden treasures. So, you are now in the East Tower. This music suddenly feels completely wrong for the.
It needs to be spoopier.
Yeah.
It almost
it's-
feels like
Yeah.
the tape like wound down. It was just like
yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so, you're in East Tower. The tower is now used to store furniture, and thick layers of dust and cobwebs make it look like nobody has been in the tower for years. So, do you want to roll me some investigation checks to have a look around?
Let's do it.
Go.
Investigate.
Investigate.
Ooh, I actually did
Nice.
well there.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, cool.
You notice that some furniture against a far wall has been moved back and forth, as if to block something from view.
I guess I'll ask Edmund to unmove it.
Yep. I see big thing move, I move big thing. Or try to, anyway.
Nice. Okay, yep, you moved the thing out the way effortlessly. It's a hidden door. Moving the furniture aside reveals a boarded over door with a few loose planks at the bottom. With a bit of work, a medium-sized creature can squeeze through the opening.
Well,
You want to go through?
Let's do it.
I'll take point, because I'm
Believe
big and
it.
huge and meaty and angry.
Alright.
Do it.
Yeah!
Okay, Alright, once through the door, you find yourselves in a well-maintained shrine. A beautiful grey statue of a one-handed blind god stands at the end of the room. A small stone altar with an odd-looking brass scale at its feet. 2 dusty cabinets on both sides of the altar are filled with books and scrolls, mostly on law, history, and philosophy. It appears to be the shrine that you saw a sketch of, so you are aware that this is the shrine of Tia, and that the statue in it is a statue of the god Tia. A beautiful reading desk of purple wood fills most of the remaining space. On the desk is the journal of Igan.
Gun.
What if you had a gun? I'm gonna take the book that I threw at the next Hokage and put it on the shrine and stare at it.
See if it does anything.
Does nothing.
Damn it!
Darn.
I turn and bellow to the others, well, I'm out of ideas!
You hear the pages of Igan's journal rustling. Oh, it actually gave me a picture of what the contents of Igan's journal look like, so I'll just Gyatso this image and show you it.
Handouts, yay!
Yeah, handouts. Alright. Let me just save it. Okay, and upload as a handout.
What if everyone in Undertale had a gun? Ronin, there is a gun in Undertale. It just doesn't
Oh yeah,
have
there
bullets.
totally is.
Oh yeah.
It's empty though.
Yeah. The gun.
It's empty, but somehow you still fire it.
Nah, you just pistol whip the crap
Well, you
out of
don't-
people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You don't have to fire it. You just have to hit people with it.
Alright, open that. Who's his name? Igan? Yeah. Igan's journal. I had so much trouble with that boss fight, but the music is awesome. Okay,
I play enough
um,
Toho not to have problems with it, thankfully.
Sure.
I
Oh,
only
hello.
died, like twice during my
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
So you should be able to click in the middle of it and it'll zoom in a bit big.
Wow, again, your handwriting is...
It's
Neat.
brush scripty. Yeah. He writes in
Okay.
perfect brush script. Clearly no expense was spared on this adventure. So, what do we know? It is under the West Tower. The weird symbol of head surrounded by
Was
tentacles.
this made in MS Paint?
Think it are tentacles.
I think it is.
Was Colton Region
Yeah.
Flan?
Hey.
Followers of Tia destroyed it, but never found the treasure. Book of Moonsea Cults by Thalius of Tia might contain more. No digging until sure. Parents kill me otherwise. Need to know. Password. Potential curses. True nature of cult. Grim thinks it is unimportant. An evil long game. Gold is gold. Disagree. Maybe this is dangerous?
Stop writing
Do
a
the
sentence,
spirits
friends.
speak
Jesus.
for us? Weird. Thoughts of angels spoke all languages? Thought Angel spoke all languages. Book does not fall open on right page though. Really hate dead languages. So the language that the book that you couldn't read is apparently written in a language called Thoras. Most selfish. Where there are people, there is good and evil. No good without evil. To enter, hand plus to mono to megalo.
Megalo, I think.
Well,
Hmm.
Hamtaro, go, go. Got it.
Page 78 must be it. Why else pay attention to position in praying in how to hunt book? False symbols, sure of it. 3 words. Must not get it wrong. Mono dicasis dimios krios negalo.
I think.
Yeah. So there are a bunch of things written in there.
This is quality.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
Did they really speak like this? The holy blissful murder, for to sake. That just looks
I
like
think that's sort of his poetry. He writes poetry, Egan, apparently.
that just looks like Middle English.
All right, so we just have to walk to the place and say Hinchin a go baby to get in, right?
Oh god.
Where are we at? We're in the East Tower. Okay, the journal lacks easy reference points. There are no dates, just random notes all over the page, including sentences in the margins. It seems more like a collection of thoughts and notes on an actual journal. The handwriting is decent enough.
Decent enough.
Who says you, adventure guy? The journal is difficult to read. The entries ramble at length. Consuming all of it takes at least 2 hours. Roll me an intelligence check.
Right, I checked. I'm not intelligent.
I'm decently intelligent.
Huh.
Let's see what we roll up, because I want to see how smart I am. Oh!
Hey,
That's okay. With your intelligence check, you managed to realise the following. Firstly, Egan started his search on a whim. Just randomly, he was just like, I'm gonna have a look around. He never took the search serious. Who the fuck wrote this? He never took the search serious until he met Sergeant Brin. Who was supposed to fucking job writing? How? Why?
Thanks for the adventures, Wizard of the Coast. We
How?
appreciate the free stuff.
How old are these adventures?
They're new. They're like from last year.
Oh no.
12.
Man,
And they're from professional writers.
I wish I could be a professional Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
know. Why do I not have this job? Oh,
Angle for it.
Okay.
Angle for it.
Let's write a new D&D campaign with. Okay, let's write a new D&D campaign with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
By all means, let's do
That would
it.
go down really well with most of it.
unless the debauchery wins in the
Yeah,
end.
actually.
The blackjack mystery of the hooker covenant. Yeah.
The Hooker Covenant?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I've got it. The blackjack mystery of the hooker queen.
Ooh, that
It's in a
sounds
cult of
exciting.
hookers.
I'd play that adventure. It
I'd do
sounds
it.
great.
See, all I imagine is just Hope coming along and burning down the bordello. Mystery solved with fire.
Obviously.
Alright, so Egan became more serious about his search after a book about Tia literally fell into his lap.
What?
Yeah, the book just jumped into his lap, and so he started
This
reading
adventure
it.
sucks.
Well, there's a ghost who's been moving
Yeah.
books around and shit.
I'm a barbarian and I haven't even fought
this
anything.
book really wants me to read it. I guess I
Towards the end
should.
of the journal, whatever presence of scholarly research devolved into the ramblings of an obsessed man. So yeah, you've got that journal page. page 78 of that book of Moonsea cults that you brought with you. Hooray! It was useful!
Nice!
So you go to page 78 as since Igan has circled it, and it references an ancient cult that worshipped an entity referred to as the Just One and the Great One. The rest of page 78 depicts some of the cult's symbols, secret signals and prayers, all of which are in Thoras, a long-forgotten tongue. The last page of Igan's journal is really the only document of particular use. On it, he identifies the phrase that must be said to gain entry to the structure beneath the keep. The page does not tell them where to look for the entrance, but does give them a vital clue on how to open it.
Oh man.
Oh.
Thinking. Hunronan
God,
says
this
ditch D&D
adventure
and
is
just switch to
shit.
Fatal, by the way.
Like, the most interesting thing
Even
we ever
I'm
did,
bored,
like,
and I'm the dungeon master.
like
This
the most
adventure is
interesting
hell's
part of the
boring.
adventure was right at the beginning, just trying to get the the sailors to calm down, because that was an actual like choice of things you could
Yeah.
do instead of
Are there
like just
any
following a
fights
bunch of
in
clues.
this? Oh yeah, apparently when you actually reach the shrine and stuff, there are actual like encounters. Not many of them, but
I'm a barbarian. I should be fighting things. I have been making my own
Fuck this
fun.
adventure. We're not
Axe thirst for blood.
continuing.
Alright, we're going to podcast mode, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
Woo!
not continuing this adventure next week. This is boring as shit.
Swapping over to the splash.
Shut it down.
Shut it down, everyone.
I think you can turn. I think
I
you
am
can turn
so
the music
sorry.
now.
Burn the
This
mansion.
is a really
This
boring
takes-
adventure.
This
I guess the
adventure
only
has
death
died
like
by
hammer
math.
is our own.
Cut the beat. I need to breathe. Well, we still got 10 minutes, so let's rail against things, I guess.
Yeah.
Full podcast mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Evan.
So, how has your week been, guys?
I've been working on my game concept that I'm going to be pitching for what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the year, so that's something.
Oh, that's the thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Been working on Vacant Sky stuff. We're pretty close to having like the prototype to send off to Microsoft. We did like a bunch of kind of rejigging of it to make it kind of
Microsoft.
yeah. We're
That's
sending to yeah. But I mean, there are other people who are interested who we can't mention due to non-disclosure agreements and stuff.
okay.
But like
Microsoft
for-
is not one of those people.
yeah, Microsoft
like-
are okay with it. They're cool.
For like Xbox One or for
Yeah, I guess it would be like I don't know. I don't have any Xboxes, so I don't know what the deal is
Well,
with
it would be.
XBLA.
I think she's talking about Xbox Arcade because, or
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
Xbox
it would
Arcade
be-
isn't technically a thing anymore. But
It would be whatever XBLA has become at this point.
Oh no, Xblig.
Yeah.
Xblah.
But yeah,
Live.
sort of having gone through like a bunch of kind of rejiggings of the game, like we decided to sort of, even though it was cool to be making it like really ambitious with like really high-end graphics and stuff, it was just like way too much for the small team we had, and so we've
yeah, you only have like 3 people.
yeah, we have like 3 people mostly doing most of the work on the game, so we've sort of downsized things a bit. Simpler graphics, but they still look really nice, and we have things like battle system that is pretty much working. We're just kind of polishing it and balancing the AI, which is driving Bishop crazy because AI is really hard to program.
Yeah.
Someone in chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone in
Someone in
chat.
chat asks, "What are your expectations for collab, or at least for things to come?"
Oh god, I really want Openbound to be done, but obviously this is
No
like,
shit.
the
I would like
editors-
Openbound to be done
the
too.
editors
It's
are
just that I
really
can't do
yeah.
this.
This is not me
Yeah.
ragging on the editors. They are working really hard. It's just like the editors all have like work and school and things, which
Yeah.
obviously come
Yeah, I'm
first.
working very hard, but I haven't been able to work on Openbound at all for the past
Yeah.
few months because of my school.
Yeah,
Uh,
Openbound is incredibly hard work, and it involves. It's really long. it involves the entire thing needs lip syncing, and like that's a lot of work.
Screw you guys,
Like,
I'm on the
very
admin side.
tedious.
The person who's asking about it in the comments, over the summer, like we started working on Openbound before the summer,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
when I actually got to started break and started working on it in full, I did the entire bit with Cancri talking, the entire Cancri monologue. That's about 11 minutes in the video, like 11 minutes of length, and it took a full month to do that.
Oh,
And that's
shit.
my
only
God.
like that is about one the whole video is like 180 minutes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But when it finishes, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
No, wait,
Remember
no, I
everyone-
misspoke.
The labor of
It's
love.
only 80 minutes. I was thinking like, okay, how
80
long is this?
minutes is barely shorter than your average like Disney animated movie though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? That's only the second half of part 1 of Openbound.
holy shit.
Jesus.
Remember, everyone, everything the collab does right now, in that sense, is a labor of love.
Yeah.
Or at least mild
So-
Pretty
disgruntlement.
much.
Yeah, I mean, we
And,
have some other stuff planned. Like, we have a certain thing that lots of people have been asking for in the works.
Well, there's one video that we have ready that is like we haven't released for a while because there's nothing to release it with. Like it's just
Oh,
on its
yeah.
own, sitting in the collab bank.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, which? I'm gonna have to ask you guys about that one later. I can't think of what it is right now.
I'm curious, but...
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just type it in the Skype chat because it's really like this is something that people have been wanting. It's just that no one like it got. Like
Oh,
It-
yeah.
Oh,
we should
yeah.
Probably
Oh,
just
right.
release that.
Ah,
yeah, probably.
yeah, that seems
We
like
might as
something
well.
you should just
Why
put
haven't
out.
we?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was because we didn't want to release it and not release a Homestuck thing as well, because everybody be like, why is it not Homestuck? Which is like, it's really annoying when people do that because it's like we put in so much work into the non-Homestuck things, like we put just as much work into them. And then it's like, instead of being like, wow, this is also really cool, or like,
Where's
They
Open
just-
Bound?
yeah, just people just get really
Yeah.
pissy that we're daring to release something that isn't a Homestuck video. It's like, what? We're under no obligation to just make Homestuck videos. Like, make your own damn Homestuck videos.
And some people like, how far have those other groups gotten? The ones that are like,
None of them have ever got past, like, the furthest I've ever seen anybody get was Let's Read
Gender
Gender
Stuck,
Stuck. Yeah, they managed to get to the start of Act 5, Act 1.
Nice.
And, like, they did really well reaching that far.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of
So-
have like this giant beast on your plate. It's not only navigating through like huge text logs, it's going
Yeah.
through flashes, it's having to communicate all that to audiences that may not necessarily be able to access it.
Yeah, and it's a massive amount of work dubbing Homestuck. It's
Yeah.
just like I remember. Kanaya doesn't have that many long logs. Like the longest one I ever had was the one talking to Jade about frogs, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much an entire episode on its own. Is just Jade and Kanaya talking about frogs, and
Seinfeld!
Carcat's pretty much had 22-minute episodes to
Oh,
himself.
God,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how you
Yeah.
did it. I was like
Well,
recording.
Carcat talking to himself over like the.
I mean,
mythos
if you
and
listen
stuff.
to some of those episodes, you can actively hear my voice become more hoarse as it goes on. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I've edited that episode.
Yes.
I've edited the episode where it was you talking to yourself and
Oh
then
my
talking to
God.
Dave.
Yeah.
oh no, wait. Okay, so one of the episodes, the one where Carcat is talking in a recursive loop to himself, so like his future self is talking to his past
Oh,
self.
yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm talking about.
intentionally
Yeah.
recorded that one so that I
You
recorded the past. I recorded
it
my
in
past self
chronological
screaming
order.
himself. Yeah. So I recorded my past self screaming himself raw. So by the time it gets to future self, his voice is already hoarse. So you can like see the yeah. Because I knew the end of that was going to make me really hoarse because that log was just going to get so loud and screechy.
Yeah.
So I knew that if I recorded it chronologically, it would sound really good in terms of like voice hoarseness.
Real
I should
character
not
development,
record
everyone.
like the whole thing in one sitting because like the one really long log I had, the frogs one, like loads of comments on the video say I sound like my accent changes throughout. Like I can't tell. I listen to it and the whole way through it just sounds like me doing my Kanaya voice. But there are like loads of comments saying, "Oh, Kanaya sounds more Scottish or something as she goes along." I'm like, firstly,
Yes,
not
our good Scottish friend Kate McHolden. Wait, no, that's Irish.
Kate McHolden. What?
No, Mac can be Scottish.
Yeah, Mac is
It's-
Scottish.
Okay.
think-
Yeah, Kate,
well,
our good old
okay.
friend Kate McHolden.
Yeah, but like, I can't notice it no matter how many times I listen to that episode, thinking, where's the point where I start sounding northern or Scottish or something? But apparently, to other people, my accent changes throughout this episode because I've been talking for so long, and just like, I must just relax in my pronunciation out of the kind of received pronunciation way Kanaya talks into just a more normal kind of way for me to speak.
I can't
And-
believe
Man, I was
Kanaya
gonna
Mariam
say,
is
I'm
literally
really-
Scottish.
All I was gonna say is I'm really glad secret guest didn't show up today because this
would have been horrible.
episode for them to
Oh
show
yeah,
up.
I'm really
Yeah,
glad
definitely.
secret guest this was
Yeah.
not their first experience of D&D because this adventure was shit.
I'm gonna be a bit disappointed
Yeah.
if secret guest shows up next week because next week I'm going to a game jam. So
Oh,
Hey!
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so next time I need to pick one of these or just make something up that is actually a fun adventure because this one was
This one was
This
amazing.
was an adventure made by somebody whose professional full-time job is making D&D adventures and stuff.
That's amazing.
I mean, yeah, that is is remarkable. Who wrote this?
I mean, does it have any
Holy
credits
shit,
on the
how many
module?
yeah, loads of people were involved in making this. It is credited to adventure design by Pieter Slagepen. It's
that's a pseudonym. That's a pseudonym.
then it was developed and edited by 3 different people. And then
All
like,
of whom missed the bad grammar.
yeah, all of them
Yep.
completely missed all those grammar mistakes. Then there was another person involved for the D&D organized play. Then there was another person for D&D R&D player experience who apparently missed the fact that this adventure was incredibly boring. Yeah, it had to go past all of these people and was still released.
Like-
And yeah, wow.
Can I get a damn, son? Where'd you find this?
Yeah, like, damn.
Damn,
this
son, where did you find that
You got
adventure
this.
deficiency?
This was a really, really boring adventure.
Gate closed.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so fuck you, so-called keep. You were terrible.
I guess it really was the so-called keep. And on
Damn.
that note, it's time to stop.
Yep, 7 p.m.,
Thanks
so...
everybody for tuning in spite of this being probably the worst session ever.
Yes.
Thanks for watching,
Hopefully
folks.
next
I
time
think
will be
we've had-
We hope you enjoyed the podcast ending.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thanks
I
everybody.
think it's the first time we've
Might have
ever
had, like-
intentionally